Y'all, I have a confession. This is not the first time I have started a Disney content thing. This is the first time I've ever launched like a YouTube channel and I've actually started posting content. But my secret is that I have been making content since 2022. I know. It's been 3 years since I ever filmed my first like YouTube video style footage, and I actually just watched it for the first time since I filmed it, which is crazy. It's not good. Not that this is like the highest quality. I'm filming this on my iPhone right now, but like, whew, it's it's not good. There's a lot of panning, and I was like, oh, I'm getting seasick. I'm getting motion sick. You need to slow the pan down, girl. So it was nice to see that I've actually like progressed in my abilities as like a content creator and like a filmmaker, if that's what we're calling this. But I just wanted to sit down here with you all today and kind of stream of consciousness talk about this time in my life and what I was thinking and what I was doing. So I came across a YouTube channel called Emily Enchanted, and I'm sure if you're in the Disney space, you know who I'm talking about. Although, actually, I just realized that she's not like as popular as I thought she was. Like, I don't know why, but I thought she was like ubiquitous or something. Like, I thought everyone knew who she was because like I was obsessed with her. Her channel specifically, I found when she was doing her DCP in 2018. So let's start there. I found Emily Enchanted when she was starting her college program, and I was literally hooked. I was obsessed. And I sometimes look back on her old videos and I just like remember like the spark that I had when I was first watching them. I literally watched every single video that she put out. I thought it was so cool. I loved it. Like, that's all I wanted to do. Like, I wrote it down like in my journal. I was like, all I want to do when I graduate college is I want to do the Disney College Program, because I knew I was going to go to like a 4-year college, and I knew that I wasn't going to have like the opportunity to do it like during a semester, or like I knew I was going to take like a course load that was going to kind of require me to like be in person. Like, I couldn't just like take a semester off to do it, but I knew that I wanted to do it when I graduated, and I literally thought of nothing else. Like, that was the plan. And I think it was the plan for so long that it was something that I cherished and like loved and cared about. Like, it was my childhood dream. And so I think it took on like a huge level of importance in my life, just like fulfilling that dream. And as simple as it might sound, that dream is honestly what kept me going. Like, just waking up every day and knowing that that was my plan and that's what I wanted to do. And I don't know, like, I was just obsessed with it. I watched like video after video. Like, it wasn't just Emily's videos. It was like I started watching like Once Upon a Braun, and then also like I started watching like a bunch of other Disney YouTubers, like the Tim Tracker, Adam Hatton, like the classic like Disney vlogger YouTubers. Although like now I'm also realizing that there's a lot of those that like I don't know of, but like Melissa Black, I remember watching her videos in high school because she did this video about how she like tailored her resume so that she got her Disney internship. And I literally have been obsessed since I was in school and like seriously thinking about what I wanted to do after I finished college. And I just knew it was going to be like the perfect gap year in between doing like undergrad stuff and then whatever I was going to do after undergrad. I had no idea what I was going to do after the Disney College Program, but I knew it was like a nice in-between step. It's all I had dreamt of, all I thought about, all I slept, dreamt, you know what I'm trying to say. Ate, slept, dreamt doing the Disney College Program. And yeah, it was like literally all I could think of. It was the only content that I watched. Like, all through high school, I would literally be in the shower listening to Disney Food Blog, like updates of like what was going on in the parks. Like, I have been obsessed ever since I could even think. Like, that's what I wanted to do. And like that dream specifically. And obviously like I fell in love with Disney and like the Disney parks before that, but like that specific dream of doing the Disney college program I've had like since before I even started college. And it was really, really important to me. I'm really glad that I did it, and achieving it was like honestly the proudest moment of my life, like so far. Well, like I've had a lot, but that was up there for sure. Like when I got the notification that I got into the Disney college program, that was it. I knew that that's what I wanted to do. That's what I've wanted to do my whole life. Like literally, why am I crying? It was just like a really big deal to me. I think it was a dream that I had all on my own. And of course, I was inspired by the trips that I took with my family. But ultimately, doing the Disney college program is something different than loving Disney World. It is something all on its own. It has its own ecosystem outside of the Disney parks, social media landscape, outside of the Disney like movie social media landscape. The Disney college program specifically had its own identity like outside of being a Disney parks lover. And I think that's kind of like where I formed my individuality like as a person, was about like doing the Disney college program. And I just wanted it like so bad. Like I would watch those YouTube videos of those girls hanging out with like their closest friends. Like I think back to, she's like now like deleted all these videos now because like apparently there was like drama or whatever, but I don't know. Once Upon a Bronze, like early YouTube content, like her first program or something in like 2017 or 2018 or something like that, like those playlists, I literally think I watched them like over and over and over again. And I don't even think it was, oh my God, sorry. I don't even think it was about like doing the Disney college program. It specifically, like obviously it was, but like it was about like the feeling that evoked in me, if that makes any sense. Like those videos of her like frolicking around the parks with like her friends, like, and like watching these girls find their purpose down there. Like it wasn't just a job. It wasn't just like we're doing the Disney college program or like whatever, like we're getting college credit, like blah blah blah, like it's an internship. It was like these girls, like I watch like on my screen, like these girls go down there and make their like forever friends. And I think like also like I was like an impressionable youth, of course, so like obviously everything on social media is not as it seems or whatever, but like I was watching these girls make their like lifelong best friends. Like they were hanging out all the time. They like had this like solid like friend group with this like unmatchable energy. Like just like the energy was just like so like palpable, and like they were so close, and like I craved that. Like I was craving that. Like I knew when I went to Florida that was gonna be it for me. Like I just knew, like I had to do it. I had to. Like I was craving that like sense of belonging and like friendship and like closeness, like in that specific way of like working together, living together, going through this program together, going through like young adulthood together, like running around with this like same like shared like mutual interest. And I think like also there's something to be said for being in a group of people who are chasers, being in a group of people who are willing to move away from home, move away from everything that they wanted or thought they wanted or they loved or they knew in their hometown. And when you get down there, like you truly have something in common with every single person, which is not just that you love Disney and you love everything that it represents, but you also took a chance on yourself and applied for something by yourself and got it, and then went across the country to pursue it. Like you all left something and you were all moving towards something. And like that commonness, like that sameness is like what I was chasing when I was doing the Disney college program. And I'm literally yapping right now. I'm so sorry, but like it just meant so much to me. And I just knew that the opportunities were huge as well. Like once I knew that like they took classes, like the college program students, like they offered classes and they had special events and you got to like network with the Imagineers and like the culinary people and the Disney weddings and events and florals and attractions, and like it just was like so inspiring to be around all of that. And like I knew that that was like the professional development that I wanted. I needed it. I needed to do it. As soon as I saw those vlogs, I knew that that's what I needed to do. And so my senior year of college, I applied for the Disney College program, and I was shaking to do so because once again, I had consumed all of this content my entire life. Like the entire life of me being an individual, of me being my own person. Like my entire life, not my entire life from like 0 years old, but like my entire life as Audrey, as my personal identity, as someone who had started to form and like understand my sense of personhood. That's how long I had been watching these videos. And not just videos of like the vlogs of them running around, but the like tips videos, like the videos of people doing the application in like 2016, videos of people doing the application in like 2020, videos of people doing the application like 2 months before I applied. I had been watching that long of people doing, I had been watching Disney College Program application videos for so long that I knew the old application process better than the application process that I was currently going through, because I was going through the application process in 2022, which was still in COVID recovery. They still didn't have phone interviews, which they've now brought back, but they didn't have phone interviews. They didn't have role preferencing, which I think that they've brought back. And Flamingo Crossings was still brand new. Like I knew everything about the old housing. Like, why was I walking around an expert on Chatham Square? I never lived there. Disney sold those apartments after, like, when I was actually down there. I'd never lived there. But why do I know everything about Vista Way? Like, make it make sense. And I was just literally, like, obsessed. Like, obsessed. So I probably like blew things up. This is getting into the point here. I probably blew the application up out of proportion thinking about it, but also I was young and I'd never been through it before, and I'd never like done anything like this before on this like monumental of a scale. And it was so important to me that I do this. Like there was no other option. Like when I was a senior in college, I applied in January. January is the time of year when you're in music school, all the music ed majors are doing their student teaching placements, and theoretically they're all about to get like teaching jobs. Everyone around me was like coming up with their post-grad plans, and I had nothing. I was still waiting on this application like to get through, and like that was the plan. Like there literally was no other plan. Like I wanted to do this from when I was a child. Obviously like I had backups, like I'm not stupid, but like this was plan A. And it had been plan A since I was like literally like 12, you know? And I think that's why the application process was so stressful for me and so nerve-wracking for me, because if I did not get in, I don't know what I would have done. I really don't know what I would have done. And looking back on it now with the hindsight is like 2020, I know it's not really that selective. I know. But I think all of the videos that I watched growing up made it seem really selective. And like, I feel like if you're in the Disney bubble, like you know what I'm talking about. Like people would talk about doing the Disney College Program like it was like the most like prestigious, most intense, like craziest thing that you could have ever done, and that they only took like a certain number of people and it was so competitive and blah blah blah. And I think that might have been true pre-COVID, but I feel like I kind of got accepted in the post-COVID wave of like, oh my god, like we need to rebuild, like we need to bring the college kids back. I don't know that I faced a lot of like difficulty in getting in. And I don't think that anyone really faced a lot of difficulty getting in. So I don't know. My point is, I think I probably blew the application process out of proportion, but it was just so important to me. And I think it actually did used to be super, super competitive. And those were like the videos that I was raised on, was when it was super, super competitive. And maybe that's just me, like, looking back on it now, having done it, knowing that it's, like, not really that hard, but, like, I didn't know that, you know, like, I was experiencing it for the first time. So anyways, all of this is to say, I just rewatched my footage of me trying to get a parking pass. Trying to get a parking pass for the Disney College program. I didn't vlog, like, my application process or anything. I don't know why. I think I just, like, wasn't sure if I was gonna get in. But shortly after I got accepted, so I applied in January, I got accepted in February. Then I started, like, receiving all the emails about, like, onboarding and, like, the process and everything. And one of the things in the process is getting a parking decal. And my arrival date was, I think it was, like, August 15th of 2022. And so our parking decal date was July 6th. Now, I hear now that the scuttlebutt around the Disney College Program Facebook group is that it's not actually that hard to get a parking decal. Now, no one told 21-year-old me this, okay? No one told me that. I was very stressed. And at the end of this footage, I kind of explained to you my thought process on why this was, like, such a stressful experience for me. However, the person that I linked with, shout out to you, Ayaka, the person that I linked with for, like, to be my roommate at Flamingo was also very stressed. And she was also texting me. So I feel, like, kind of validated by the fact that she was also stressed. But, like, I know now that it's, like, not as competitive or whatever. And I don't know if it was actually that competitive back in 2022 or if I was just, like, blowing up the proportions of, like, how important it was to me. But in this footage, you will see me freak out. Yeah, I'm going to show the footage. But yeah, in this footage, you will see me freak out about getting a parking decal. Please don't judge me. I had no idea what was going on. Honestly, if you look back at that video of me at age 21, going through the process and everything, I'm 24 now. I was rewatching it and I was like, the light behind her eyes is present. And I haven't seen that in so long. And I don't think it was the Disney College Program that did that to me. I think I've just kind of been through a lot since 2022. But, oh, you sweet summer child. Like, that was my, like, reaction to watching this footage. But anyways, I asked on Instagram last week if I should release my old vlogs. And everyone said yes, except for one person. So shout out to the one person who did not vote yes. I know who you are. I'm just kidding. And they didn't even vote no. They voted to see the results. So whatever. But I was like, why is it just one person that's voting for the results and every single other person said yes? I just thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, everyone voted yes. So apparently you all want to see my old DCP content. It's not good. It's really not good. And I think because the camera work was so shoddy and because I was, like, so shy, like, at the time, I, like, really wanted to be, like, a Disney College Program content creator, but I was, like, way too scared to do it. And I also, like, did not have the tools. Recently, I've just, like, held, like, a content creation job at, like, a local arts nonprofit, and that honestly gave me a lot of experience about filming and editing and, like, all of that and how to, like, make it look good. I did not have that experience back then, but it was always my dream to be a Disney content creator. I know, like, that's so weird, but, like, I don't know. I just always wanted to do it. Whenever I saw those vlogs, I was just, like, so inspired, and, like, I looked up to them so much. Like, I wanted to be like them, and I know they're, like, basically my same age, but I was like, wow, like, their life is so cool. Like, just... It really made a huge impact on me, and them sharing their story made me feel like I could step into who I was as a person and really embrace the things that I like and that I care about and share them with other people. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to have a vulnerable moment, you guys. I'm trying to have a vulnerable moment, okay? Let's be friends. And anyways, I hope that this resonates with you somehow. If there's something that you care about, you should go after it and you should do it. And yeah, so my plan is I think I'm going to actually release these vlogs from the vault. I actually think I'm going to. They're not, like, edited or anything. Like, I literally just, like, have a bunch of raw footage. and the raw footage does not make a lot of sense, and it's a lot of like B-roll footage. Like I was like too scared to like talk in public at the time, and so there's a lot of just like footage of like where I was, not like me telling the camera what I was doing. So I'm thinking about doing like a merge like vlog situation of here's the footage that I took when I was on my DCP, and then here's 2025 Audrey doing commentary on the footage that she took during her DCP and what she thinks of it now that she's like had the life experience and stuff. But yeah, it was really a trip to go back and watch this footage because yeah, I was young. I was young, and it was only like 3 years ago. Like it was not that long ago at all, but like I feel like I've just experienced so much since then. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really happy that I did that I applied for the Disney College program at all. Like, again, it was something that was so deeply important to me, and I'm just really happy that I took a chance and I did it. I don't think it was as competitive as I thought it was, so you're gonna see me have an inflated stress level than what I thought it was. I think now it's actually like a lot easier. And also, I feel like I should issue a disclaimer here that the information that I'm showing you about the application process is probably not 100% up to date. So like I said, I did the application process back when there was no phone interview, there was no preferencing, like it was like really pared down. I don't think there were that many applicants, but I do know a lot about the application cycle when it did have that, because again, I've watched all the informational videos that there are to offer on people applying to the Disney College program back in like 2017, 2018, blah, blah, blah. Like that's like when I was like watching the peak of those videos. And so I think right now, the application as it is now, it's actually very reminiscent of the application that I kind of memorized back then, which is like kind of funny. Like we've gone full circle. And honestly, yeah, there were a lot of things about my program that like did not go the way that I had memorized and rehearsed it in my head, but like that was the beautiful part. The parts of my program that did not go the way that I wanted to ended up being my favorite things that happened to me literally the whole time I was there. So yeah, I'm going to, without further ado, I'm going to roll the tapes. And I hope that you guys enjoy and get something out of this and experience my childlike wonder and young energy in these vlogs. Oh, also a few things that I feel like you should know about this specific section of footage that I'm going to show you today. I literally 2 weeks ago, I posted a vlog on this channel where I was like, we're going to the farmer's market, and I haven't been to this farmer's market in 3 years, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? We're going back to the farmer's market, because the first footage that I took in this vlog, like the very first footage ever that I took in my like Disney content creator journey that I was gonna do in 2022 is me at this farmer's market, because it was like right next to the house where I was like dog sitting for one of my professors. You'll also see the dog in this video, Dr. Rain. I hope it's okay that I'm showing your dog. But yeah, like the farmer's market was right next to it, and so I like went to the farmer's market that morning, got stuff for breakfast, and then I went back and then I did my parking decal. So LOL that you guys are seeing this farmer's market for the second time in 2 weeks. But like you're seeing this farmer's market as it was in 2022, which is crazy. And then you saw it in 2025, like 2 weeks ago. Like that's, I don't know why, but that's like insane to me. I think I'm just as rambly now as I was then. So literally strap in for a podcast episode of me being stressed. Get ready to have your blood pressure raised by little Audrey getting her parking decal, because let me tell you, I was stressed. Because again, this was like literally the most important thing I'd ever done in my entire life. And yeah, it's really crazy to think about now how I'm finally doing the thing that I wanted to do. My whole original goal was to do the Disney College program and do the content creation thing while I was down there and then stay. Did I do that? No. Am I glad? Yeah, like I did go live in Philadelphia for a year and then I moved back and now I'm in grad school. So I'm really glad that I did that. But that was like my original life goal, was I was gonna go down there and be like a little Disney College Program, Disney content creator, just like Miss Emily Enchanted. So literally shout out to Emily Nelson for my life path. And she's not even doing that anymore. And that's like the funniest thing, is like she's like actually moved on and she's not even doing that. So I don't know if the takeaway is there, but yeah, it's just crazy. Like in this process this summer, I have honestly experienced like a lot of guilt and shame because I did not do that while I was down there. And I can hear you all right now. Don't be guilty, Audrey. Like, you were working a full-time job, Audrey. Like, you're busy trying to experience your program. Like, you didn't have time to document it, blah, blah. I wanted to. I really wanted to. Like, since I was in middle school, I wanted to. I wanted to go down there and do the Disney College Program and, like, post vlogs and stuff, blah, blah. Girl, working at Disney World is no joke. It was a lot. Like, it was just a lot of hours, and I was, like, so tired. Like, there was no way I was gonna be filming and posting everything. Like, I thought I was gonna be editing it. And also I was like, I was way too scared. Like, I was like, there was no way that Audrey had the confidence to actually post things on the internet. So I'm proud of myself for finally doing it now, but also like, why did it take me 3 years to follow my dream? You know what I mean? But maybe that's just the journey. And yeah, I hope someone finds that relatable or helpful, to know that you can always just do it. You're allowed. You can just do it. You're allowed to just follow your dreams. It's okay. So yeah, roll the tapes. Also, to clarify, I think this video, I'm literally just going to show the parking decal thing. And because that's like enough footage on its own to be its whole own video. But I have a bunch of other footage from me moving to Florida, the whole moving process, moving into Flamingo, check-in day. We went to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party like the next day after my check-in day. So I'm thinking I could do another video with that footage, but just for today, we're just going to be focusing on the parking decal footage, and it's going to be kind of boring, and I'm sorry, but you strapped in for a podcast episode, so get ready. Hi, so it is currently 8:50 a.m. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so that's when I'm doing this. I'm so scared, you guys, like, it's not even funny. I have my card right here with all the information. I also grabbed my registration for my car. I know you probably don't need it, but like, I haven't seen anyone do videos about this before, so I just don't know what to expect. I know that you're supposed to have your, sorry, I'm trying to fix the lighting. I know that you're supposed to have your card information. I'm pretty sure that's all you put in, but I just grabbed my registration just to be safe because that has like my license plate number and all of that on it. Yeah, I'm really scared. I'm not gonna lie. Other things about my setup I feel like are important. So I am logged into dorms already. I'm logged in. I did see that it tries to log you out, so I'm gonna just keep clicking around just to see, like, just so that they know that I'm here and I'm not like dormant or whatever, they try and log you out if you're like stay dormant too long, like if you don't move your cursor. I also don't have this in full screen because if you have it in full screen, the top menu bar on your Mac will disappear, which shows you the time. I also put on the time with the seconds. So as soon as it goes to 9 o'clock, I can go ahead and click. I also put on a little bit of Disney music just to calm myself down. I muted it just right now because I feel like it's gonna like freak me out in the moment, but it calmed me down for like the last 10 minutes. So now that it hit 8:50, I'm like really scared. I just like, the thing that's really stressing me out is I don't know where to click, and I also don't know if I should refresh. Oh my gosh. So my roommate that I linked with just texted me, are you refreshing right on time or just clicking? I'm gonna text her back. I think I'm gonna refresh. Wait, let me test it. Let me see how fast it refreshes. Oh, okay, that was really fast. Okay, let me like triple check my Wi-Fi. Okay, yes. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna text her back. I'm going to refresh right at 9 a.m. I'm pretty sure that'll work because I don't want to take the chance that it won't automatically refresh. Yeah, so I'm gonna refresh. I just tested it. It didn't take that long. I'm really scared that I'm not gonna get one. I'm really scared. I'm so nervous. It's 8:54. Awesome. Sorry that this lighting is literally horrendous. I felt like it was more important for me to get a parking decal than fix my lighting. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, so I'm on the activities home. So you have to click activities from the home page. It says upcoming activities, August 2022. So do I click on that or do I click on the calendar and then click on it from there? I don't know. I don't see anything on the calendar. I just see the thing under upcoming activities. I'm really scared. There's a little place that you can click it. This activity is to purchase a parking decal. There is no physical activity you will need to attend. You will need to receive your parking decal from Flamingo Crossings Village upon arrival. Make sure your vehicle registration, insurance paperwork, and driver's license are all current and unexpired. If you are living off-site, you will not need to purchase a parking decal. Registration opens July 6, 9 a.m. It's 8:55. I'm so scared. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. I feel like I talk a lot, like when I get nervous. Activities home. Okay, so from the home page, I'm clicking activities home, and then under upcoming activities, it says parking decal fee, August arrivals. I'm just gonna like triple check that that's correct. I was watching another video of another girl who did it successfully. She was a June arrival. DCP parking pass. I literally feel like I'm gonna throw up. I know that it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I'm like freaking out. Oh, by the way, the girl's video that I watched was her YouTube channel is Joe Olivia. And let's see like what she said that she did. Oh, sorry, my friend's texting me again. Okay.
Like, I'm so excited. But like, oh my gosh. This means that I get to drive around Orlando like on my own time.
I understand what's going on with her.
Advice from somebody who literally just did this. Literally watch, okay, I'm doing it on my Mac Warner refresher thing at the hits 8, like have your finger up because it's still popped up on your screen. I hope I'm explaining this good. Like it's in the middle of your screen under upcoming activities for parking decals. So it's still popped up on your screen and then immediately scroll down, click it because it's still popped up on your screen. I hope I'm explaining this good. Like, it's in the middle of your screen under upcoming activities for parking decals. So, as soon as you hit refresh, immediately go down, hit parking decal fee, whatever arrival you are, and then hit yes. That's what I did, and...
Okay, so she totally just explained that, like, way better than I ever could have. Okay, so you're looking at your screen, It's in the middle of your screen. My cursor right now is on the refresh button. I'm watching the seconds right now. It's 8:57 and 50 seconds. So I have 120 seconds. I'm really scared. And it says upcoming activities is the header. And then it says, mine says August 2022 because I'm an August arrival. And then it says August 31, 23:58 Eastern Standard Time. And then there's a little place where you can click. It's a hyperlink. It says parking decal fee, August arrivals. Let me show you. See right there, it says August arrivals. And I'm just moving my cursor from the refresh button to the August arrivals. Okay. Right now, it doesn't have anything on there. I'm assuming it's because it's not 9 yet. But apparently there's a place where you click on it and then you click yes. So that is what I'm looking forward to doing. I made breakfast. I haven't eaten it. I literally feel like I'm going to throw up. If you guys don't know why this is stressful, it's, oh my gosh, it's 8:59. Or it's 8:59. Basically, if you don't get, if you don't get a parking pass, you don't get to bring your car, like at all. So if I don't get this parking pass literally right now, today, there's no other opportunity to get another one. You don't get to bring your car. It's, okay, I have 30 seconds. I'm so scared. Okay, I'm gonna roll my sleeves up. 36, 37, oh my god. I'm going to freak out. Okay, I'm gonna close all my other tabs just to make sure my cursor's on the refresh button. I just practice refreshed, so yep, we're gonna nail it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. 56, 57, 58, 59. It's 9. I'm refreshing. Click, click. My hands are shaking. Register. Yes. It's loading. It's loading. Okay, proceed. You have a maximum of 6 minutes to complete your payment. Oh, okay, so I think it's holding. I think it's holding it for me. Oh my gosh. Okay. 5175. Oh, sorry. I really should not be saying that number out loud. My hands are literally shaking. I don't think I understand numbers anymore. This does not look like numeric symbols right now. My hands are literally shaking. I'm sweating. Okay. Billing address. Oh my gosh. I'm literally going to freak out. Authorize. You've successfully responded yes. Okay. Okay. Did I get it? Did I get it? Okay, I'm gonna check my email. I'm really scared, you guys. I think I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it. Okay, I'm just gonna check for a confirmation email, just to make sure, but I think I got it. Okay, yes, Disney housing, registration confirmation. You've successfully registered for parking decal fee. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was really scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, and there's my payment receipt. Okay. Okay. I did it. I did it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so guys, we did it. That was so scary. I'm not gonna lie. That was really scary. Okay, so that worked. Just so that you know, just for your all's future reference, it totally worked. So look at the seconds on the clock, just watch the seconds. If you want, honestly, it's sort of like getting a boarding pass for like Rise of the Resistance. And like, if you guys remember, like however many years ago, that was like really hard. Like 2019, it was like almost impossible to get a boarding pass. And something that people did was they downloaded this like atomic clock app on their phone that literally showed like the exact seconds, like synced up with like the world clock. And I didn't do that, but I just used the clock on my Mac. So you could do that if you want. But yeah, just watch the seconds, put your mouse on the refresh button, and then just watch upcoming activities. Click parking decal fee. There'll be a question on there that says register. Click register. And then it says, do you still wish to register for this? Click yes. Then it says you have a maximum of 6 minutes to input all of your information. And the information that you need, and I wasn't sure about this, which is why I brought like all my car stuff, but they already have it from your dorms registration. You need your card number. You need the expiration date. You need the security code. You need the name on the card. You need a billing address. So name for the billing address, street address, city, state, zip code. You need your zip code. And what else was it? See, I just did it and I'm already forgetting. Yeah, I just did it and I forgot. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And then I just clicked submit, and then it took me to a screen that said you've successfully registered yes. And then I just went on my email, and after the 2-factor Outlook authentication, which was the longest 2-factor Outlook authentication I've ever done, I got my 2 emails. You should have 2 confirmation emails. Dorms events calendar registration confirmation is the first subject line. And then dorms payment receipt Walt Disney World is the second subject line. So you should have your order ID, confirmation number, the date that you ordered it. So that for me was July 6th. Flamingo Crossings vehicle decal, price $85. All the billing information, the authorization code, and then the dorms event calendar one. That one should have your name, and then it would say you've successfully registered for parking decal fee August arrivals. And then there is a section if you no longer wish to have a parking pass. You can actually log into dorms and drop your registration selection. So that would be a way if you were an August arrival and you didn't get one today, July 6th. The original email said that we have until July 11th to get a parking pass. What I have heard is that they go in seconds. They literally take milliseconds, seconds if not milliseconds, to be gone. That's why I was so nervous about it. I didn't really have time to like explain why this is a scary thing. But if you were an August arrival and you didn't get one today, apparently people can drop their registration selections. I don't know why they would want to do that, but if someone decides that they don't want a parking pass anymore, I think they can drop it. So just keep checking back, keep checking on dorms, and see if you're able to get one that someone maybe dropped. It's sort of like a fast pass or like an advanced dining reservation. Well, we don't have fast pass anymore, but you know what I mean. Whew, you guys, that was so scary. I'm so happy that I got one. This is incredible. I'm gonna go ahead and go into why this was nerve-wracking. This is really scary because if you guys are in the Facebook groups for the Disney College program, the like number one thing that I've heard from everyone is that the parking pass is the most stressful part of accepting your Disney College program offer. Obviously, it's like a huge, wonderful gift to be able to do this program, and the acceptance period is kind of really scary. Just this part. The dorms registration was really easy. Your first step is your dorms registration, then you do the parking pass, and then you'll get your itinerary, and then you'll be set to go. But the parking pass thing is really scary because if you don't get a parking pass today, there's no other opportunity to get one. And Flamingo Crossings famously, the apartment complex for CPs, famously does not have enough parking spots for the number of beds in the apartment complex. And it's not just a small discrepancy, it's apparently a very large discrepancy in terms of how many beds they have versus how many parking spaces they have. Now, I'm not an architect, I'm not a designer, but that's kind of stressful for someone who wants to, especially for like a college graduate doing this program who wants to have a little bit more flexibility and wants to bring their car. Reasons that you might want to have your car versus just relying on the Disney transportation is I've heard a lot of mixed things about the Disney transportation. Now, if anybody knows me, I love a bus. I love public transportation. It's like one of my favorite things about Walt Disney World is that transportation is, what is that word? complimentary and like free for all the guests. And they have so many different fun types of transportation. But for CPs, they only have CP only buses, which I heard like apparently on paper they're supposed to go to every single work location. So every Disney Resort hotel, every Disney park, Disney Springs, everywhere that a CP would need to go, it'll take you. Apparently it also takes you to Target, and it also takes you to a Walmart, pretty sure. And then there's also a lot of stuff within walking distance of flamingo crossings, which all of that is like great and awesome and wonderful. And like it would have been fine if I didn't have one. I wouldn't have been stranded by any means at all. But one of the other draws of this program for, you know, people who maybe have graduated college or haven't spent a lot of time in Florida, me, is it might give you the opportunity to relocate for a couple of months and explore new areas. So for me, it's like this was not getting to go to the beach, not getting to go to a coffee shop, which like I know that sounds like really like frivolous and all of that, but I don't know, like it was something that was important to me, was to have like the independence to go somewhere and do something off property and like get out of the bubble. Additionally, I really hate relying on other people for being on time for things. So I was really, really nervous about having to rely on public transportation in order to get to work. I was really excited to have the opportunity to bring my car, because that means that I get to drive myself. And obviously I'm still going to leave like really, really early, but maybe not quite as early as I would have had to do if I had to take a bus. So yeah, I don't know. All that's to say, like, I'm not dissing on the buses. The buses are great. The buses apparently get you there. I've just heard a lot of mixed things about them breaking down, about them being late, about them not going to all the locations. And that might all be gossip, and that might all be, you know, like a lot of CPs being unprepared and not leaving for work at a time that's appropriate, which I'm sure a lot of it is that. But just to be able to eliminate the idea of things being out of your control, it's really, really nice and very comforting for me. So that's why I was so excited and really nervous about getting a parking pass, was eliminating that idea of not being sure or not having things be in my control. So I'm really, really happy. I feel like this is like the one thing that I was like super, super nervous about, and it should all be like smooth sailing from here, hopefully. But yeah, this was seriously like, this is probably the scariest part of accepting your Disney College Program offer. So I hope that this video was helpful, and if not, at least you had someone to commiserate with while you're doing your parking pass registration. You could put this on in the background and be nervous with me, pace around with me. Yeah, I highly recommend eating before this, but I think if I had, I might have thrown up. So I think I'm gonna eat. And yeah, good luck to everyone who is trying to get a parking pass in the future. If you're an August arrival, go check back on dorms every day till July 11th. You should be able to get one if someone decides that they don't want one. I heard a rumor that a lot of like international students are coming through, and they might not be able to bring cars. So, you know, there might be a lot more slots open. I'm really not sure. So definitely keep an eye out. Keep checking back on dorms. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, I know little Audrey just said goodbye to you, but I feel like I have to actually say goodbye to you. So thank you. If you stuck with me and you watched this kind of unhinged video, let me know if you like this video format, if you want to see more of little Audrey juxtaposed with current Audrey about the Disney College Program. I'm happy to talk about it. And I think also I may film like some companion videos, because I don't want to be out here like spreading misinformation. Just some companion videos about how the application is now today in 2025, so that you all don't get confused, because I'm trying to give tips, but like they were tips that were relevant 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be like spreading that around. So just be aware, what I just said may not be how it is right now, so just know that. But yeah, thank you all so, so much for being here on this mental breakdown in my closet. And yeah, I hope that you all have a great day, and I hope that you all know that it's okay to follow your dreams, even if it is not on the timetable that you thought it was going to be on. And I am so proud of you, and you're doing great. So with that being said, I will see you all next time. Bye.